Hey, Spring Love, Simply Tarot. Special message. This is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. We're just going to see what we get today. Just see what we get. So, if you have Aquarius in your birth chart, this may be a reading for you. All the readings are timeless that I do. So, let's just see what we get. Okay. Ooh, mercy. Okay. Our Queen of Cups here. Someone's got a big heart, got a lot of love to offer someone, but they have decided to walk away from what was no longer serving them, basically. What was not fulfilling, what was not giving, what was leaving them kind of standing, you know, at oh my goodness. It wasn't giving them any clarity in their life. And, they totally went away from that. They're just, basically, it's a feeling of being on their own, and, yeah. They could have left, well, they're actually pointing it out. Could have left an Aries. This is someone. Yeah. Yeah, this person is definitely single now. Definitely, they have walked away from someone. Now, for some of you, this is work related. For some of you, this was work related. This is a boss figure. For those of you that this was work related, you see that pentacle? You were not getting what you felt you deserved. You weren't getting your worth in pay, basically. So you started looking, you know, in down different avenues, because you have got, you know, bills to pay, burdens to carry. Now, for some of you, this is related to a person other than, you know, work. Yeah, see, lovers. For some of you, this was a very close friend. Very close friend. Someone that you looked up to. And honestly, what I'm getting is this person may have taken from you. That left you really all thinking, and, you know, for those of you that this was a friend, this is something you did not expect to happen. And it really took you by surprise, and honestly, I feel like it made you withdraw from this person completely for a little while, and then you just walked away. Now, for those of you that this was love related, there were a lot of differences between you and this person. I'm seeing the religious factors card from the angel deck, Romance Angels. So for some of you, you know, there was so many differences that it just did not work. But we definitely, you know, they're showing me different for different people. That's what I'm getting. You know, on all aspects of this, for those of you that this is work related, you know, it was affecting your family. This job was affecting your family. It was affecting the happiness within your family. And, you know, it's a feeling like you did what you felt was best. And it feels like, you know, you really went over this in your head. Now, for those of you that this was a friend, this was someone that was like family to you. This was someone that felt more like family than just a friend. Now, for those of you that this was a relationship, yeah, this, you know, this was about the happiness of your family, and it's like you had to bring back happiness to your family, you know, if you're the one that walked away. For those of you that this is job related, you weren't getting the pay that you deserved. You felt like they were breadcrumbing you, basically. But you were carrying a heavy load. You know, you were doing your part on this, whatever this is, work related. So you started looking at different options, different places. You know, it was like it was a time to go, time to move. You know, and I feel like that, you know, you made that decision because this job was not growing. It was not going anywhere. Now, I do feel like whomever this is for deliberated really hard on this. I have to get that. Sorry about that. Okay, for those of you that this was a friend, you know, something happened within the friendship that caused an imbalance. You know, and I feel like it had you really, really pondering and really looking at the way things were. You know, it had you just totally looking at things. And I feel like also it had you really looking at your growth versus their growth. I feel like this was not an easy decision to make as far as this friend is concerned, because I feel like that, you know, you really looked back on the memories and you may still be doing that. Now, for those of you that this was a relationship with someone, I feel like the real factor in it was balance. You know, it's a feeling of being totally out of balance, out of bounds. There could have been some sort of codependency or something. You know, there was something that was out of balance within it. And I also feel like, you know, the differences really put you in these spots of you know, I'm seeing the 9 of Swords. It's like putting you in your head a lot about all these differences and how, you know, if you look at the Ace of Wands and you see these leaves, the ones I'm drawn to are the ones that's not attached to the wand. You know, it's like a feeling of growing and then it goes back. It's like going forward 3 steps, you know, or going forward a step and going back 3. You know, it's that type of feeling. But I do feel like this was a hard decision to make. And I feel like, you know, there's memories, fond memories with this person. It's just there's too many differences. Too many differences. Aquarius, please. I don't even know how to say this word. Let's see. Affiliate or something like that. I will show you if that will let me. Increase support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Frog spirit, clear out the clutter, you know, and that takes me back to how, you know, if something isn't fulfilling, even a relationship, you know, it's just, you shouldn't, if it's taking away from your happiness and your growth, you know, it's like it needs to go. Giraffe spirit, see the big picture. Okay, now for some of you, for some of you, you need to look closer, because it's like, what I'm feeling is that you've misjudged something. You've looked at something wrong. You've seen something wrong, in a wrong light, in a negative light, whereas it's not. That's what I'm getting from that. So, I don't know who this is for, but if it doesn't resonate, just leave it. And have an awesome, awesome day. Bye.